All right. So, what do you feel? All right. So I know today I said we're gonna go over the framework and the Columbo, but other than that, is there anything specifically you want to work on?
Um, Today I noticed that I need to get better at like the pitch because I don't know, there's like no right way to like pitch, I feel like, honestly, because like for like what they're willing to invest. Because whenever like I do it your way and ask like so how much capital do we have set aside to invest into a mentorship like this, right? And one old guy, I mean, it didn't happen with everyone, but one old guy said like, you want me to tell you, how much I'm willing to invest? Why don't you just tell me the price? Like stuff like that, because it's an older audience, so they're not putting up with like bullshit whatsoever.
And
Yeah,
what did you say to that?
I kind of just like folded and gave him a range, and yeah.
So let's role play. I'll be the setter. You be you be that old guy.
All
Yeah.
right.
So Hunter, in order for you to, I'm just gonna make up fake goals. In order for you to reach, 15K a month, so that way you can spend more time with the kids, right? Through trading, it's gonna be, I guess, how much would you have set aside to be able to make that change?
Yeah, so I mean, you're kind of asking me here like how much I have, capital set aside. Why can't you just tell me the price?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, man, like me telling you the price wouldn't really do you any justice because we have something as low as $40 and something as high as 20K. So that's why I'm trying to see, like, as far as your budget wise, right? Like, where are you at? So that way I can point you down the best direction and get you the most amount of help that you need. So that way you can make 15K a month. So that said, how much do you have set aside to be able to make that change?
I mean, right now I have like 5,000.
Okay. And pause. You see how I did that?
Yeah.
So like, what is your guys' lowest tier product?
1,000. But we also have a downsell on the 1,000 to get them in like for 500 if they're like from like I don't know, like Africa or Europe, and the prices are crazy. Like so, try
Yeah.
to bring it down for them.
Yeah, so then just say that, man. It's like, yeah, man. I mean, to be honest with you, like telling you the price wouldn't really do you any justice because we have things as low as $500 and as high as 20K or however much your highest product is. And in order for me to point you in the best direction and for you to get the right amount of help, so that way you can actually, whatever their goals were, what do you have set aside to be able to get there, right? And if they try to go the cheaper route, like, well, what does a $500 cost? Well, listen, man, like I understand you want to know how much it costs, and I appreciate, or the $500 and like what that entails. I appreciate that. However, like, what's more valuable to you, like the cheaper option or actually getting the results to be able to make 15K a month? Well, yeah, the getting the results. Well, why is that? Well, because I want to get the results, right? Exactly. And you can even give them an analogy, right? Like, think of it like this, man. Like, when you're going grocery shopping, you don't go to Dollar Tree, right? Or you don't go to what do they have out there? Dollar General. Yeah, you don't go to Dollar General, right? No, I don't. Well, why? Well, because it's cheap products. Exactly. So when you go to shop, you go to somewhere like Kroger, right? Vons or Ralph's or I don't know, wherever else they have. Reason being is because they have quality products, right? Quality food. You don't want to feed yourself the bad thing, right? Otherwise, you're gonna have health risks. So with that being said, let's take that same knowledge to this, right, with your money. And then, oh yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So you just have to do a quick little reframe on that.
Okay. And what if like someone just like keeps on like pressing about like they just say like, well, how much is the mentorship?
Yeah, man, I totally appreciate that. I mean, like I said again, it ranges anywhere between $500 to 20K. So the only difference in the range is just depending on your goals, right? To see how we can help you get there. Because I mean, I can offer you something 20K, right? But it may not be the best fit for you. So with that said, where are you at, right? Because there's obviously like different prices, right? Like if they really press it on it, bro, then just say, listen, man, like it's just hard because like you really can't, like because your
Yeah.
most explosive product is 20K, right? Or what is it?
It's 10K.
Okay, 10K. Well, then
Yeah.
yeah, just say 10K then. So yeah, man. I mean, if you like, are you looking for one-on-one help, or what is it that you're looking for? Then I can tell you. Like you're in control of what goes on because if you tell them the price, they immediately take frame. Now they're in a higher status, and now you're trying to fight and try to like beg and plead for them to hop on your call. When in reality, if you already told them the price, there's no reason for them to hop on the closing call. Like already have the price, right? Not, and they don't even see the value in it, right? You're just telling them shit.
Yeah.
Like you have to be firm on it, and like genuinely, like you literally can't tell them one price because it'd be unethical because you don't know if that price point can help them out. That's the whole point of the call of hopping on that second call. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So is that the main thing that you were struggling with on the pitch?
Yeah, it's just a pitch. Like I'm starting to actually like I'm not even like going off the script. Like the first part, like I start like, going with the script and I ask that first initial question, depending on their like response, then I just like probe on what they said and just go down the ladder from there, which has been actually working out for me a ton. So I mean that's working. So yeah.
Oh, the Y ladder.
Yeah, no, I mean yeah, you could say that basically.
like just probing down off what they said, and then okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and working down my framework. So I'm getting all the information that I need, but the conversation is like going in a flow. It's not like they said something, I'm saying something way different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. That's good, bro. I'm glad that it's helping because that's how it should be. All right, so what we'll do is we'll practice, we'll role play. I'll go through the full mock, you'll pitch, and then we'll review that. I'll take some notes down, and then after that, we'll go over the framework.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, who is this?
Hey, Aaron. This is Hunter with the Manual Trades team. How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. So I wanted to give you a quick call because I've seen that you applied for a Manual's one-on-one mentorship, and you also booked a call for 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay, for sure, man. So what was it that kind of got you interested in applying for the mentorship?
yeah. I just see that Emmanuel's making all this money. He's so young. Like, just thought, like, I feel like he knows something that I don't.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, like, whenever you're applying for a mentorship like Emmanuel's, what are you exactly like looking to get help with trading wise?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Honestly, like the different methods and strategies, I want to know like how he does it because I feel like mine right now isn't really working out.
Okay. And what makes you say that?
Yeah, like I've been losing money, man. I've been like in the red for some time, so something like needs to like change.
Okay. And what are you like, noticing exactly with the way you're trading now that makes you feel like, it's causing you to get in the red?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, honestly, like I'm noticing a trend, I guess you could say. Uh, yeah, I'm noticing a trend. Like I don't know how to get out of it, and I'm just losing money day by day by day. I'm having FOMO, so something needs to change.
Okay. And how long has that been going on for?
Mm, about a month.
A month. Okay. And I mean, are you necessarily satisfied with the results that you're currently getting right now?
I mean, obviously not. I'm in the red.
Yeah, sure, for sure. So I mean, dealing with yeah, so dealing with, not noticing those trends that's causing to be in the red, what impact has that had on you so far?
Oh, like what is it doing to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm sorry for me to sleep at night. It's my wife kind of like annoyed by it. That's all I focus on is that. And like, I can't, like, if I'm gonna leave trading, like, I gotta leave on a win. I can't just leave like on a red. So like, I feel like I'm kind of dialing. I mean, gambling. And I hope, yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Okay. So I mean, you've been struggling with this for about like 6 months now. Why now are you looking to make that change? Because you don't have to. Seriously,
You said 6 months? No, I said I've been struggling for 1 month.
yeah. So you've been struggling with trading for like 1 month now. Why now are you looking to make that change? Because you don't have to. Most people seriously never do.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can't end off on a loss, and also like I'm losing money, and I need to regain this money back. Otherwise, like, I don't know.
Okay. And I mean, what kind of like got you into trading in the first place?
I just want to make money.
You just want money? I mean, most people don't just, get into something because they want to make money. I mean, why is that important to you though?
Uh, I mean, a better life, I guess. Like, yeah, a better life.
Okay. And I mean, like, what are you like doing right now that's causing you to feel like you're not really, having that better life right now?
I mean, I kind of feel like these questions are going in a circle, man. Like I just red P&L. Like I'm in red. I just need help with it.
Yeah, I completely understand that, man. I mean, like, fuck, man.
Here, pause. Don't stop looking at the script. Just go based off of conversation. So we'll do it again, but
Uh,
just ignore the script. Fuck the script. Just have a conversation. All right.
all right.
Just actively listen. All right. Start from the top.
All right. My fault if you hear dogs barking, but all right.
I don't hear nothing.
All right. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah. Who is this?
Hey, Aaron. This is Hunter with Emmanuel Team. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Good, man. So thank you for asking. I'm doing good. So I wanted to give you a quick call because I seen that you applied for Emmanuel's one-on-one mentorship and also booked a call for 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Okay, for sure, man. So what was it that, kind of got you interested in applying for the mentorship?
Yeah. Honestly, man. Like I've seen how Emmanuel is trading right now, and I like. It seems like he's up a lot. He's so young, he's rich. Like I wanna. I feel like he knows something that I don't.
Okay. And I mean, within terms with your trading right now, what are you like looking to necessarily get help on?
Yeah, it's like specific strategies and stuff because like right now the what I got going on isn't working out, so it's extra help.
Okay. And I mean, with using your current strategies right now, why do you feel like, that's not necessarily working out for you right now?
Yeah, good question. Because like right now I'm in debt, I'm in the red, and I don't know how to get back out, and I'm losing money every day. So,
Okay. How long have you been dealing with that for?
uh, like about a month.
Okay. And I mean, like you said, man, you're losing money every day for a month straight. I mean, what impact has that necessarily not just like had on you, but others around you as well?
Yeah, I'd say like it's preventing me. Like eventually, it's gonna get to a point where like I'm not able to like pay my bills and stuff. So that's why I got to stop the bleeding now. Otherwise it'll get worse.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, in terms of, yeah, so I mean, hold on, pause. So, like,
Hmm.
Aaron, where do I go from there? Because honestly, I don't really think that there's a necessarily like standpoint to flow unless it's like how do I like flow from there? Because my next question would have been like what are you doing as of now that's like makes you want to get into day trading in the first place or do day trading, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. So how it works, how it would have gone, bro, is like you got like I told you like what's like the impact, right? Like what is that gonna do?
Right.
Affect like eventually not pay bills. Like damn man, like when did you realize that? You know? Oh, I realized that a couple weeks ago. Okay, so it's been happening a month, and you realized that a couple weeks ago. Why are we just talking now? Like why were we talking 2 weeks ago? Oh,
Mhm.
because I just saw the ad. I mean, obviously, yeah, you just saw the ad, but like realistically, like why are you just now reaching for help? Oh, because and they'll tell you why. Okay, cool. So I mean, like within the past month or within the past 2 weeks, when you realize this, like what have you been doing to actually get out of that? Oh, nothing, right? Okay. Well, I mean, let me ask you this, man. Like, if we continue to do nothing, right, about this, and like you said, eventually you're gonna struggle to pay bills. Like, what's gonna happen after that? Like, have you thought about it yet? Well, yeah, I have. Okay, cool. So I mean, with that said, like, in order for you to get out of that, like, with what you're currently doing right now, is that gonna allow you to get out of the debt in the red zone, or do you need to do something different and get coached by someone to help you get out there? No, I need to do something different. Okay. Well, what do you feel like you need from us or like a coach to be able to help you get out? What exact things do you need? I need the exact strategies, the roadmap, the guidance, and the support, the 24/7 support. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, and why are those things so important to you specifically? Just so I understand. Oh, because usually when I get support, like I feel I'm accountable, this and that. Okay, cool. So I mean, with that being said, like, can I make a recommendation? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is it? So just like if you really do want to take your trading to the next level and actually get out of that red zone, what you need to do is, and then you'll tell them like you'll pitch your pitch, right? This, and this. So that way you can. And then also, I don't think we did get the goals. I just remembered that. But just going based off that role play, that's how I would have gone like deeper on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then and I'm gonna give you feedback too from the other one. So instead of asking what got you into trading, if they're already trading, there's no need to ask that question. Like they're already into trading. What you want to do now is just ask, well, what's the goal with trading? Right? What's the goal with trading? And like, where are you looking to take this? What's the long-term vision with it? Whereas if you're asking what got you into trading, that doesn't really like it's the same, it's a similar question, but there's no need to really ask that, right? Just say like, okay, like that's like me starting a business, right? Like that's like me being in business for 5 years, right? I'm already making like 1 million a month, right? And I want to get help to get to 10 million a month, right? You don't ask me what got you into business in the first place. Like that's in the past. You want to focus on the future when you're asking goal questions. Yeah, the goal is to get to 10 million a month. So that way I can do this, generational wealth, all this. Okay, cool. So that's what you'll focus on from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why is that important? Go down the why ladder, right? And then I would say, I'm sure you already know this, but like active listening, I say active listening and listen for the keywords that I give you. I gave you keywords on purpose. Like I said, I hope, and then I stopped. I said, never mind. Like we won't go that route. And then you went on to another question. You gotta be like, whoa, what do you mean? Like you hope? You hope for what? Well, I hope to not continue down this path. So that way I don't lose, my house, my car, X, Y, Z. And then I would eliminate the question, are you satisfied? Because like obviously I'm not satisfied like with being in the red zone, right? Like that question's kind of like a customer service type of question. It's like super salesy, right? It's like, well, I know like another way you can say is like, I know obviously you're not happy with the results that you're getting, but with that said, like, what is that doing to you? Just yeah, so just eliminate that question, bro. Like I would honestly. Um, yeah, like let me see. And then also, I would kind of eliminate how it's going in the beginning because that doesn't really matter. Like, there's no need to ask that question.
Yeah,
Like, hey, like, how's it going? Like
yeah,
it doesn't like you want to ask questions that move you towards the sale. You know,
right. So I
especially if
mean,
it's
like, oh,
I
you
would
go.
say especially if you're talk like when you start talking to people who are like making like a lot of money, like millions, like they want things fast. Like just get to the point. But yeah, go ahead.
Right. But no, I was gonna say like with like the like not using a framework like well you have a framework obviously but not using like a necessarily like a script like how does that kind of like how do you get through like your framework within like 10 minutes without like the call being like hella long?
That's the thing. I don't really pay attention to the time. Like the only reason why a good set call is anywhere between like 8 to 15 minutes, right? If it goes like longer than 15 minutes, it's usually because they're rambling or your questions aren't direct. That's usually it. So if they're rambling on, then you have to interrupt them right in a nice way. Like usually you have to like listen to what they're saying and they'll give you certain hints to probe on and just say, well, hold on. What did you mean by X, right? Or what did you mean by Y? And then you can kind of guide them towards that way.
Okay, but
Yeah, that's the only reason.
all right. And I also see that we got like 9 minutes left
Oh
on this.
yeah, I gotta pay for this shit. I forgot.
uh
It's fine. We can just hop on like on fans, but yeah. Now we did two role plays. So did those role plays help though? Like, do you have a better understanding of like how to conduct a call and stuff?
yeah, for sure, especially whenever someone's like being like upfront about the price and stuff like that.
Else you need help with at all, or
um
questions with?
Hitting KPIs like making enough dials in a day and stuff like that.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
um I don't know. I feel like I keep like people that are like DQ like on the phone too long. I feel like my calls are like fairly long. I know that you said a good set takes like 8 to 15 minutes, but I'm doing triage right now, so I need to just like knock out as much as I can, like all of them, because we keep on getting like
Um,
book calls like back to back. Like let's say like someone booked in for today at like I don't know 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I call them up, they're DQ. I cancel their call, and then someone else like books like takes their spot. So now I gotta like call that person, DQ them, or confirm them, whatnot.
oh, I see.
So
So
repeated cycle basically.
I'm gonna send this to your number actually, just so you have it. But yeah,
Okay.
okay, that makes sense, bro. So with triaging, bro, like it shouldn't take that long. Like I thought I bound yeah 8 to 15, but triage, bro, like I have triage leads too. That shit probably takes me 5 to like 10 minutes. You just want to say, yeah, man, like just want to ask you. I'm curious, like before your call coming up, like, do you have the phone pulled up, like the application?
Yeah, I have an application. So should I still do that? Because I just been like going through my like setting script. Should I just like
Yeah.
touch base on their application instead?
Yeah, but oh my God. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you told me this, bro. It's a different process.
Okay.
So when you're outbound setting, you'll do everything that I just told you. But when you're triaging people, you'll want to go based off the application. So that way you can get done quicker. So what you'll want to do is like, hey, John, or hey Hunter, I'm looking at your application here and I see that you booked an appointment for 5 p.m. EST. Now it says in your application that and then what questions do you have on there, just so I know, like on your application?
Um, this is what it looks like. It's like phone email experience, their biggest trading obstacle, why they want to take trading serious, when they want to take action, willing to invest.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll be like, hey, Ruben, this is just Hunter with Emmanuel Trades or whatever. Uh, Just give me a call because I see that you booked for a time. I see that you booked a call with us for 3 p.m. EST, and looks like you mentioned you have a bit of success and experience with trading, but like you don't have a clear tested strategy that works for you. Is that right? Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. And if they don't elaborate on it, okay, cool, man. Like, yeah, what's making you say that? And then boom, I'll probe off of that, and then they'll tell me like what's going on immediately, like their problem. Oh well, just I don't have a clear strategy for me, and that's causing me to lose money. Really? Okay. How long has this been going on for? Oh man, for the past 2 months. Okay. And like, if it's been happening for the past 2 months, been like, what is that doing to you? The fact that you're losing money for 2 months. Well, I'm not able to do the things I want to, right, in life. I'm not able to travel anymore. This is that. Okay. Huh. Well, I mean, when did you like realize this? About a month ago. Really? So I guess like, what have you been doing within the past month to actually reverse that? Well, nothing. Okay. Well, obviously like you want to get out of this, right? But like what is the long-term goal with trading? Like where is it that you want to go? What's the vision? Well, I want to be able to make 100K. I don't really know too much about trading. Let's just say 100K a month, right? With trading. Why is that the goal? So I can travel and you know, retire my wife, right? So that way she doesn't have to work anymore. Well, why is that important to you, right? And then he'll go deeper. And then from there, what you can do is like, okay, cool, man. So like sounds like that this is like super serious to you. It also looks like in order for you to make a change, right, in your situation to make 100K a month, you had said that you have anywhere between 5 to 10K to invest. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, and I'm just curious, right? I'm not asking for it now, but I just want to know, like, is this something that we have at the moment, or something that you'll have to save up? Like, that's gonna take time. No, I have this now. Okay, cool. So, let me see. Or actually, I'm trying to think. Should you even ask that at the end? No. Yeah, we'll ask that question after we get their problem. Like, okay, cool. So, like, in order for you to get out of that, right? Like, you had mentioned you have anywhere between 5 to 10K to get a test strategy that works for you. Yeah. Okay. Well, what's the longer term goal with with trading? Like, what's the longer vision? And then we'll go from there. Because again, if we ask it at the end, it's gonna sound like I'm qualifying him, and we don't want that to happen.
Right.
So, but does all that like the whole mini role play that I do with myself, did that like, make sense?
Yeah, that made sense. Yeah.
It's super short, bro. Like again, the only reason it should be like 5 to 10 minutes, bro. It shouldn't be any longer than that. You're just trying to see like what's really going on with the situation, build a little bit of urgency for them to show up. Just check if they have the money. Okay, cool. Boom. Next call.
Right.
Triages are the easiest, bro. The easiest fucking things. Like it should not take you that long.
Yeah.
And then you'll get it under time too. Like with your when you'll get a routine of like triaging and then asking people, and then outbound sending calls though, that's when you'll have to follow like the framework, or not necessarily, but yeah, with triaging, there's no framework for you to follow. You just check off each box, and then this is recorded, so I can send this to you.
Yeah, for sure. That would help out a lot. Yeah, tonight I'm gonna take some time to look through what you sent me and what you call it, build my own script from there or a framework from there.
All right, bet. Anything else you need help with?
I mean, no, that's pretty much